Hey, welcome back to Two Ski Geeks. And this your boy Will Call helping to get you geek on. And my brother is back with me. Go ahead, John.
And this is John Michael. Welcome back to the channel. As he said, we're going to help you get your geek on. We're going to show a few books that were picked up over the last couple of weeks, and hope that you enjoy the books that are shown. We're just going to show a few books here.
And you forgot to say your favorite statement, though.
I'll say it. I'll say it in closing.
All right. So then the other thing we want to say before we get too busy, and I said I was going to start doing this at the beginning of the show, was please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And so do that, and that will help us grow this channel and also help you to get more great content for you guys. And I'm looking forward to sharing this. But before we get started with books I want to show, I just want to say I did see Guardians of the Galaxy yesterday, and I thought it was excellent. It's the best of the three. I think the excitement is incredible in the movie, and the graphics, of course, are always great. But I think what John Michael really makes that really cool in this for this movie is the fact that, as we've heard James Gunn say, it's all about the quality of the stories. And I think with the quality of the story, I think where computer graphics and CGI are so good nowadays, you can tell any story that you want and not have to worry about the CGI messing up, the quality of the story that you're telling. So that gives you the hint of like the visual buffet of things that you're going to see that go along with a great story, in my opinion. But so.
Yeah, Will, when we first came along, of course, there was very good artists, but it wasn't what it was today. So it was all about the story. Just like Spider-Man, that book, The Amazing Spider-Man, has always been about the story. It hasn't been about Spider-Man. It really's been about Peter Parker. Mm-hmm. But yeah, a great story will win every time. All right. With that having been said, I'll go through a few books here. Let's see. Some may have been shown before, but I'll just go through a few books here.
All right,
these books were picked up, various shops. Also some from a one-day show. The next video will be some from Free Comic Book Day at a sale at Dave's Comics. But I'll start off here with a book that is fairly old. I don't have the date on it, but this book was picked up at Galactic Quest. So it's a 20-center.
I'm so proud.
But for the age, it's very nice for the age.
Yeah, very much.
There is some light tanning around the edges, but Monsters on the Prowl. Monsters on the Prowl, that's issue 16. Yeah,
I like that.
When I first started, that's what comics cost, 20 cents. This one is 20 cents. Now they are $4, $5, $8, and $10 for comics. Yeah, that's what they are now. Oh, wait, Image still has some $2.99 comics.
It started with Spawn. The Spawn books are $2.99.
Okay, all right. I bought this book as a kid, but this is a new copy. I read mine to pieces. Mine is very rough, but I bought a copy that's almost near mint.
Oh yeah, I that's one I need to get. I've been hunting that one for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go back and complete this run of Freedom Fighters. This is issue number 1. I want to say, you know what? I'm going to look here real quick because I want to tell the year, and I don't have my computer.
That was 70 something. It's somewhere between 72 and 75, most likely.
I want to tell the year, and I'm slowing myself down here. How in the world have they got this sealed? Oh, I see. They got it tucked under, and I'm reaching on the top, and the seal is up under the plastic. Oh yeah, this is a very nice copy, except for one corner. Yeah, mine is nowhere near it. This book has been put away, and it came in from a collection that a comic shop bought. But I just wanted 1976. Yeah.
Oh, I was 1 year behind. Okay, 76. All right.
And then ironically, Phantom Lady.
Yes. It was part of the team. Yeah.
I'm pointing to the wrong side. Right. right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I always thought the human bomb was so good, but this is what did I say? 76.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And you
in a
may
way
want
that
to
makes
see
sense.
and you may want to see what the inside looks like a little bit. Well, I won't do this for every book, of course. Oh, look, and then look at the ad. There's an ad for Superman versus Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yes, sir.
And that was a crossover event.
Yeah, it was a
So,
good one, especially when you consider what,
but
what
yeah,
happened to
books,
Spider-Man and
yeah, books today don't look like this, but that's what they look like on the inside, man.
yeah, man. The artwork's still beautiful though.
Yeah, it's still nice. Yeah, Freedom. Yeah, I think I found quite a few of them from the collection that was purchased.
I still gotta buy that Superman Muhammad Ali.
This, yeah, this one.
I got that's one I gotta get.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, it was not mishandled at all. It was put away in the collection. And then almost same condition. Here's issue 2. Issue
Mm,
2.
yeah.
Issue 2 is also much better than my copy. He's back, the Silver Ghost. Okay. Oh, look at that! What I just noticed, guys, from issue 1,
Mm-hmm.
25 cents. Right at the point where they went up. Issue 2, 30 cents. Oh,
Yeah.
if I get to the right side, 30 cents. Between those two issues, think about that. It just went up a nickel. They don't move books a
Mm-hmm.
nickel today.
No, I wish.
Oh, I just noticed something. I keep putting it back up. At the bottom, no barcode.
Mm-hmm.
This copy is a newsstand.
There is a difference.
There's the barcode. It's a
Yes,
newsstand.
sir.
So it may hold a little more value. That's a newsstand. All right. Next one, Jungle Action 17. Let's see. What am I looking for? It looks like an appearance by Eric Killmonger in there.
Yes, sir. I have
Jungle
that one.
Action 17. This didn't cost me that much. You probably will be surprised. I think I paid $4.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap still, surprisingly. I can't
Yeah.
believe how cheap those books are.
Mm-hmm. 25-cent book. Yeah, Jungle Action 17. I think I paid, $4. And it's in very nice shape. All right.
And that
Okay.
yellow background too. I love that yellow.
Oh yeah, that yellow, red, and black back then. I
Mhm.
remember this book. This probably was a dollar bin book. New X-Men 122, Grant Morrison.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's during the times I was actually reading the X-Men.
Yeah, I was reading these too, and they really were very
They were
good.
good. They were so good. Grant Morrison killed them.
I see people probably have forgotten about this, but I don't know enough about it. It has something to do with I don't know, it has a fire-based origin, but Ash. When I see these, I just pick them up. Ash. And I think they have
I'm
several
familiar
more.
with that one.
Ash number 2.
Okay.
And there is an action figure for him. I did see an action figure in the store for him, but I didn't pick it up.
Yeah, I'm still unfamiliar with that book and character.
And picking up yesterday was Free Comic Book Day, and picking up on Free Comic Book Day would be the one's benefit because a lot of shops have sales.
Mhm.
So at the particular store where I went, I got there a little later. A lot of the free comic books were gone. They had a few, but all the books were buy one, get the second one half price. I
Oh,
mean,
that's not bad.
pretty much you can't. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And all wall books were 20% off the wall. And if you could, if you had a foothold in the store, you could negotiate for more if you are a regular. If
And
you're
or
a
spend a grip
newbie,
of money.
yeah, if you're a newbie, you didn't have that same benefit. This is another like a $2 book I found. Dark Horse Comics
Oh
number
yeah, with
9.
RoboCop.
Yeah, Dark Horse Comics number 9, RoboCop. I'm gonna move a little quicker on there with RoboCop. Nice RoboCop cover there. Always see Spectre too when I pick it up. This came from another store. This had a price tag from Odin's, but Odin's is no longer open. So the collection that was bought, some books came from Odin's. So this person never rebagged it. They just said, but this is Spectre number 11.
I always love that cover.
Spectre number 11. I
And
love
as we talked about
Spectre.
last week, that's another John Ostrander book.
Yep.
And Tom Mandrake.
Iron Cat 1. I got
Mm-hmm.
a couple of these. This is just a nice book. The uniform or costume for Iron Cat is just very well done. And then even in that $2 box, this is from the One Day Show. I don't know. I every time I see this, I pick it up.
That glow in the dark cover, baby. If y'all don't know, you can't tell, but that cover does glow in the dark.
Yep, it is. It's a little rough in places. And this copy is near mint. They could not have opened it up. I'm looking at it. They could not have opened it up. It's just flat, shiny. Yeah. I don't know. I must have 12 of these now. Spectre
I think
1.
I've had like 2 or 3. I don't have 12, but I know I got 2 or 3 of them.
I'm pretty sure I got that many. This is a later issue of Spawn with David Mack art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do have that one.
Spawn 338. Me and another guy in the store were talking. We said he could have been drawn a little heavier. Spawn is just a little bit emaciated in this.
You know, that's Dave Mack style. I've never seen Dave Mack do a heavily muscular drawing yet.
Yeah, that's his style. Yeah, and Spawn is just a little bit bigger than that, just a little bit. This is the other cover to Spawn 338 with the clown standing in the doorway there.
Yeah, I love that one too, man.
This is the other cover for 338.
Yep, love that one. Those two, that cover and the other one that I love. I left it in the living room with the 3 clown heads, whatever that came out recently. With the dark blue. I'm sorry, those sky blue and the 3 clown head covers. I love that cover.
Mm-hmm. Let's look little bit on the inside. Yeah, it says, oh yeah, cover artist. Wait, where's the? Oh, Carlo Barberi.
Carlos Barberi.
I'm looking at the first page. Yeah, that's nice there. That's nicely done.
Barbieri. I think it's Barbieri.
Owl. I'm probably saying I was mispronouncing an owl.
Barberi. Okay.
Yeah, Carlo Barberi. Look at one more page. Let me see. We'll turn to another. Yeah, pretty nice very nice on the inside. Yeah, they never slouch on the Spawn.
Yeah, well, yeah, Todd is not going to let his main founding book go be poorly done.
That's Spawn 338. Moving along. I've been getting a little more into the Turtles too. I've been just trying to go back and probably a little bit too late, but it's never too late. This is
no.
And this one I'm sure I'm missing the others. The Armageddon game, The Alliance, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Armageddon game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, issue 4.
Yeah, I'm not staying up on this recent telling of the Ninja Turtles. That one I'm not staying up with. I keep up with the regular one from IDW.
And I want to say this is that turtle is the latest addition to the Turtles, Jenica. I want to say that's on the cover.
With the yellow.
Yeah, okay. Jughead number 5. Jughead the Hunger number 5. Archie's Madhouse presents, and this is the horror take on Jughead. It's not the Jughead your parents or your grandparents.
Man, shoot, no, man. Those Jughead covers they're crazy good though. It might be horror, but they're crazy good.
And then I also found, I forget what this one cost me, a little bit more. It wasn't near what it should be. I got this book because it was the issue that came out before the book that I found as a teenager on the rack for actual 12 cents. The book had been sitting on the rack since I want to say 68 to 78. And it was still on this old rack in a corner store. I found issue 64 when my mom said that she saw them. She brought me back in the summer as a teenager. and I paid 12 cents for issue 64. So I had a collection came into a comic shop, and in the box he
Oh
had
yeah.
63. He had Avengers 63, the issue before that 64 that I paid 12 cents for. Let's look a little bit and see. It's got a little bit of tanning, but that's to be expected. I don't know how a book is
Man,
old. Some people have white copies. I don't know how they have that. I
that
don't know
old
what they
Don
do.
Heck, man. Don Heck used to love drawing Goliath, boy.
And this book is almost untouched. It's got some yellowing due to probably where it was stored. Yeah,
Hmm.
this one is 1969.
That
Here's
Don
a
Heck,
little,
man. Ooh, those Goliath covers were always,
yeah.
they were
Here's
always well done.
here's a little peek into 1969.
Hmm.
Look at that ad. Look, fellas, you can win your choice of neat prizes.
I wonder if that's is that still Heck on the interiors or if that's one of the Buscema's, one of
You you
Buscema's.
you can win prizes by selling sunflower seeds.
Mm-hmm. And selling some other kind of nonsense.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the inside. This is Gene Colan.
Gene Colan. Ah, okay.
Mhm.
Famous for Iron Man.
Yeah. Inker R.D. Simic. It just says
Okay.
A. Simic, but I know that's R.D. Simic. A peek into. Oh, look at the ad. The ad
Yep.
is that
Silver
Silver
Surfer number
Surfer.
2.
Okay.
Five. Some of the number five.
Number
Silver Surfer number
five.
five.
Yeah,
Number five.
number
Number five.
5. And the latest Silver Surfer issue just reintroduced a character from this book who had died in
Mm-hmm.
this book. He was the first, the name is escaping me. He was the
Mm-hmm.
first human to ride on the Silver Surfer board, but he was reintroduced in the new Silver Surfer
It's called the
volume.
Ghost Light.
Yeah, Ghostlight. And he first appeared in this Silver Surfer number 5, but as a human, not as
Mm-hmm.
Ghostlight. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this book is in very nice shape for 1969 issues 60. Man, yeah, it's except for the yellowing. It might it might make 7.0, 7.5, maybe. Oh,
You
the
can't
corners are a little worn there too, but it's in nice shape.
you can't ask for too much better than that for a 1969 book. I mean, if
No,
you get better, it's great, but on average, you're not even gonna get that not that good a quality.
and then Will knows every time I see this Batman the Detective number 5. Every time I see this B cover, I pick it up. I don't know what it is. Every time I see that B cover, I pick it up. There's another one.
Yeah, that's Andy Kubert. Yeah, and he kills it. I mean, Andy Kubert, he does Batman very well.
All right, that's just the first set. What you got?
All right, I'll go to the document cam real quick and
Oh,
change
moving there.
in. Okay, so this is Batman Incorporated number 7. So I bought this because it's a new character for the Joker. I guess Joker Incorporated because it's not just Batman Incorporated. Joker has his own team. This is the rodeo clown, and I know you can't really see it in the writing here, but the name of the rodeo clown is actually called Dusty Bronco. And so this is a new character introduced into Batman lore via the Joker. Okay, so also as I'm talking by Alex Ross, we were talking about Alex Ross for the last few weeks. My Timeless Villains collection came in. So is King the Conqueror cover. And all these came in from Comic Mint. I bought the whole set from Comic Mint months ago, and at a average cost of $2.94 per copy, as opposed to the $3.99 per copy that people would buy off the rack. So it was a great savings to buy them in one bulk purchase. The Lizard, Dormammu, the Mandarin. I'll get these out the way. Electra,
Yeah, that Electra looks good. Yeah.
Venom. You know, my only issue with Alex Ross and drawing women, their faces always look manly. He just
Oh.
doesn't do women's faces well. He only got the square chin, just like the dudes. It just doesn't. He just doesn't do it as well. That's my only rub about him doing women, drawing women as their faces. Dark Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. That's not. I don't know if I have that Dark Phoenix. I told them to pull them all for me, but I think they missed some on my pulls. Yeah.
Red Skull,
And the Cosmic Cube.
and the Cosmic Cube. Black Cat. Mephisto.
Oh, that Mephisto is wow.
Almost there, y'all. Juggernaut. Emma Frost. Super Scroll, most likely, or one of the scrolls, but I would say most likely the Super Scroll.
Yeah, I think it's
Ultron. Mm-hmm.
I think they missed that Ultron too on my pulls.
Green Goblin.
One of my favorites, the Green Goblin. Yep.
And finally, to wrap up the timeless villains, is Mystique. So those came in this week, and I will do just a couple more mail calls, and then I'll pass the mic back to John. In fact, just do one. I'll do one more. No, two more, because these came in still from Comic Mint, and that was this Miles Morales '2. And that's I can't think of the name of the character, but again, I think it's his sister from the future, Miles' sister from the future that is on this cover. I just can't think of the name right now. I'll have to put it in the edits, but it is the name escapes me.
I haven't seen that variant. Did you get the variant from your LCS?
No, that came in from Comic Mint as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then finally, and this will let you know I'm going to do a precursor of where I'm going to go next, because I always got to do something Star Wars. This Mike Mayhew cover on Star Wars Hidden Empire of Darth Maul. Love this one too. So, yeah, I'll pause there and I'll pass the mic back. Those are all the mail calls, some of the mail call that came in. All right.
All righty. Let's see, picking up here. All right, I'll move a little quicker. This I don't recall. This has a sticker on it, but I don't recall where. Oh, these probably from the One Day show. Teen Titans 39 variant.
Oh yeah, I love that one. Yeah.
Let's Wu-Tang #3, and these books you don't see around that much. I've been a lot of places, but I rarely see the Wu-Tang #3.
Yeah, I've not seen it at all, ever.
Mm-hmm. King Spawn #2 variant cover. King Spawn #2 Fernandez variant.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, that's a great cover.
King Spawn #5 Fernandez variant.
Got great styling there. Yeah, I like his drawing style.
I think I've shown this before, but I picked it up again. So now this is an older issue. Spawn 100. This goes back. Spawn 100, and going along with Will calls Alex Ross. This is Alex Ross on Spawn.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's one I don't have. That's one I would love to have in the collection right there. That's a miss on my part. I gotta put that one in the collection.
Let's see. These are not in order. I gotta move that over there. Let's see, and that can go there. This is Frank Miller, and I really I got once I get them all collected. I'm missing two, I think, but once I get them all, then I can read it. Frank Miller, he did a story, Hell and Back, a Sin City love story. This is issue one. When I get them all, then I can.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, John. I have maybe one or two from Sin City, maybe 3 books tops somewhere in the collection. But I got to do the same. I got to.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Because I don't see them that often. I know they're probably not hard to find, but I just don't see them. That when I see them, I try to.
No, you don't find them out there.
I
I'm sure they're in dollar bins. I'm sure they're not expensive.
Yeah. And the drawback to dollar bins, often I don't want, when I get the books, I don't want them beat up. The dollar bin is hard on comics, yeah. If they're not bagged and boarded, and usually it's just that, a dollar bin, they're not gonna bag them. That sometimes they are, but tossed in there with a bag, but they get bent up a lot. But these are nice. These were at the one day show. Okay, issue 4. This is issue 4.
Yeah.
Issue 5.
Yeah, he killed those books, man. Those stories were really good. Frank Miller, I'm not always a great fan of his artwork, but
issue 6.
His stories were killer. They were awesome.
I saw a new book he had out yesterday, some graphic novel, but I didn't pick it up at Dave's Comics. I may pick it up the next time I go back, but it was it was a new book because it was with the new comics out on the rack.
He did come out with a new book. I didn't purchase. I have not invested in it yet.
Okay.
And I'm still debating.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize it. This one is still in the bag, sealed bag with the card. Over time, you know, the seam can press into the book if you're planning on grading it. Over time, the bag can damage the book, but this one is still in the bag, and it came out of a $2 bin. So this is a Vampirella issue 11. What is the year? I don't see that. I can't see the year. It just says February. Vampirella issue 11.
Is that Harris? Is that the Harris?
Yes, under Harris Comics.
I think that may have been late 80s, early 90s, I believe.
And then the card is in there in the back still.
Yeah, I want to say late 80s, early 90s on those.
Yep, that's a Harris. Here's one I never saw before. This one's bagged and boarded, but it's also Harris Comics. Vampirella and Wetworks, which was Wetworks came from Image. It's a crossover. I see something like this in the $1, $2 box. I just grab it.
Yeah, and the artwork is usually on those. The artwork, as you can see, is always exquisite. It's very well done.
Very nice. It's very nice. Oh, and Vampirella with one of my favorite characters, Shadowhawk. There was two of them in there, so I just grabbed both of them.
Yeah, never seen those, but real cool to have. I had no idea Image and Harris did a crossover.
Yep, I didn't either. It's Vampirella, Shadowhawk. This is book 1.
Yeah, that's that.
When you think about it, it's a pretty good crossover. He comes out at night to exact revenge. So does he. So it's pretty good idea. The art, the cover is real nice. 2 of those. New X-Men 124, back from the Grant Morrison run. New X-Men 124.
Oh yeah, with Zorn. Yeah. Such an interesting character. Yeah.
That was some good stuff. Let me put those X's over there. X's over there. My copy got a little damaged while I was reading it, so I was happy to find another one of these. I guess about $2. The Evolution X-Men Onslaught. That cover always gets me there. You know, I said mine got a little beat up, so I got a replacement. X-Men Onslaught.
Yeah, I was
Once
in
again,
Bosnia when those came out.
more turtles. I need to be looking at more, just getting a little more into the turtles. This, I guess it was so good they did the third volume. I need to check and see if my volumes 1 and 2 are complete. Batman and TMNT.
Oh yeah, I think I only did the first two.
Because
I
yeah,
think I
this
only
is
did the
the
first
third.
two. If yeah, they
This is the
did yeah.
third team up. I
Well, the
guess
time they got to the third, I stopped collecting them.
yeah, this is issue 1. I guess the sales were that good they kept on to a third. Okay. Uh, can't miss on this one. Always Superman 74. Now I forget what appearance of Doomsday this was. It
First,
may is it the first cameo or this is the first?
I think it might be a cameo, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's a cameo.
yeah, for issue 74. Because he's still obscured on the
Right.
cover. Yeah.
Yeah, because the next one they had that like mummy wrapping around his face or whatever.
Let's take a little peek in here. I've looked it up before, but I don't recall. Let's take a little peek. This bag is going to have to be replaced.
The crazy thing about even with Doomsday, I guess they made so many of them that the value of those books is still not made it to the level of high value that we probably imagined it should be. But so that means that for those of you are on the audience who are watching, I mean, you can still get those Doomsday, those first appearances at a very affordable pickup price.
Yeah.
I would recommend picking them up, or if you don't already have them, go get your books graded while you have them, and it's cheap. And if you, particularly if you took good care of them, I would recommend that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think this might be the second appearance, and the first was I remember they talked about just a fist coming through a wall. It was just a fist.
Mm-hmm.
Because here, yeah, he still got the suit on with
Mm-hmm.
the one hand behind the back. So yeah, but I'll look it up later and determine. And those who care to look it up, you can look it up as well. Superman 74. What appearance is that of Doomsday? And then I'm looking at this book now. Yeah, it was tossed into $1 or $2 bin.
That's
But
where you
yeah,
find them.
I didn't even see at the time, but it's got a crease. It's got a crease in it down the middle. I don't know how it arrived. I guess during handling somehow, but yeah, it's got a crease.
Yeah,
So I mean,
the ones I found of those books were at the Book Nook in the dollar bin years ago.
Yeah. All right. Batman Nightfall. Back throwback. Batman
Yep,
495.
love that
Those
cover.
Kelly Jones.
Oh, Kelly
Those Kelly
Jones, yes, sir.
Azrael. I love Azrael. As you know, Azrael number 10. From the Underworld storyline. Azrael 10.
Mm-hmm. I don't have that far up in the Azrael run.
Yeah, I
One
have
of
the
these
full
days I
volume.
might get. One of these, yeah, I was gonna say one of these days I might do the whole run.
Yeah, I have the whole run, and many of them doubled. I have many of them in double. Denny O'Neil. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Written by Denny O'Neil. Yeah, these stories were good here too. Yep. Batman Detective Comics 719.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Catwoman 10. This is a beautiful cover on here. Oh, Gillum March. Catwoman 10.
Yeah, Gillum was Gillum. He's a quiet treasure, but yeah, he does some amazing work.
Iron Man 48-page anniversary special. Iron Man 288 with a nice red and foil cover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's beautiful right there.
Okay, and then these are from Dark Horse X. It's just a random. They had a few in the box. Here they had a few X books here and there. I'm not even familiar with it. I've seen the character when they did a re-release, but I don't know much about him, to be honest. I'll have to look into the character. But Dark Horse X.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because then I think who came up with him later on? Did Dark Horse do another one? Because it was in the
Yeah,
2000, it was in the tens.
yeah, it was Dark Horse again. This was issue 12.
Mm-hmm. But I think that was the first volume of X, what you're
Yeah,
holding, I believe.
this is the first volume. Here's issue
Mhm.
14.
Yeah. And it's a pretty violent character. He's a pretty violent vigilante. That much I do know. And the stories are good though.
Issue 15,
Yeah.
16.
Was really cool about the look of the character is always like from Speed Racer Racer X has that
Yeah,
same similar look.
yeah, I thought about that too. Yeah, I'll go back to this cover. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is similar to Racer X. Issue 17.
Yeah, just a good looking character. I mean, the character, the artwork is always impeccable. And I said, and the stories it can be pretty violent for comic books, but.
There's that yellow in the back. Love that yellow. Issue
Mm-hmm.
25. And let's take a peek inside issue 25. We'll take a little peek in here. Let me see. Some people like to, when they take their comics out of the bag, they like to try to sneak it past this tape. Not I, said the pieman. I don't try to, because I learned my lesson about trying to sneak it by. I tried to sneak it by. It didn't go by. And when it went by, it took a little piece of the cover with it. So I don't try to sneak it by. I just put the tape on the side. All right, so we'll take a little peek on the inside. Yeah, it looks about like I thought. Some nice line work, some sketchy kind of line work.
Yeah, it tells a story.
Uh-huh. Let's see, one more page.
Maybe
Yeah,
not.
it looks like about how I thought. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty nice on the inside. Let me go find another page here. Yeah, yeah, looks pretty nice on the inside.
Yeah, it'll work. It'll work.
Yeah. Mhm. All right. Okay. Let's put this back.
As I tell you the book that we still can't stand to this day, how they did them dirty, was that Mr. Terrific from the New 52.
Oh yeah, what was I can't even remember that. Yeah, every book was looking sharp, beautiful, top talent, and then the Mr. Terrific, it was like I don't know,
Vomit.
somebody like I don't know, like a fledgling was trying to learn.
Like
I
straight
don't know what.
vomit.
Okay, so here's issue
Yeah, that's
24.
tight. That's tight.
X, that's issue 24. Yeah, whenever you have that, yeah, whenever you had that white background, yeah, background all white, yep, beautiful. And then issue 23.
Yeah, the character's well drawn.
Yeah, I didn't know that it went this long. Yeah, it says on the cover, yeah, Saltaires. If I'm not missing part of it, it says Saltaires on the cover. Okay. All right, that's that set. I got one set after that. What you got?
All right, so we're gonna stay in the Star Wars lane and hit you with your best shot. So this is the latest from Dark Horse Disney called Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures: The Quest of the Jedi. This is a #1, and it's on the top 10 list on the comic book on the CBSI top 10 list as #1, I believe, this week. Also, I guess I bought 2 of them at the same time. So glad to have that in the collection. And then what came in the collection, what I bought this week from a bookstore, from a secondhand bookstore online, is this first print of Star Wars Heir to the Empire. The difference between the first print and second print, and this is not, even though they lied and said this was in excellent condition, it is not. It's in mediocre condition. As you can see, the the down the line, the crease in the paper and the what you call it along the spine, and then there's also some creasing on the corner of the spine. But either way, what is important is we've been talking about it for a few weeks, is how it's the same story as this right here, but it's all all 1 through 6 issues of this book here, which is the first appearance of Thrawn. So I wanted to get the trade paperback so I can read the story without having to be worried about having to bust a case for the one that I have with the first appearance of Thrawn. And like I said, go ahead.
What your first Admiral Thrawn. Why is it a green label there?
Oh yeah, so the and John, but we talked about this, but this is because on the cover is the autograph, and it had a certificate authenticity of the artist and the writer that came with the book when I turned it in. But CGC does not unless they view or see the signature, they will not give your book the yellow label to say that they have seen the autograph happen, regardless if it has a certificate of authenticity or not.
Yeah, they won't. Did they send your card back?
Sure did not. No.
And I think they said that before. I don't know why they won't. I think they said that before. We're not gonna send your card back. Why would that's not right?
They kept my stuff, man.
They don't send the card back. I don't know. Just put it in the box.
Yep. Nope, they did not.
That would get my goat there.
Yeah.
Boy.
So I'll read this and let you guys know how this is. And as I said last week, I listened to the audio book of Thrawn last week, the first book in the trilogy of Thrawn, the audio book of the novel, which is good. And I'm on the book number 2. But anyway, skipping on from the audio books, this is a book came in also, Star Wars Tales number 5. I just wanted to have a Lando Calrissian cover. I don't think there might be some minor significance. This might be used in at another time in some Star Wars Tales. It might be because of course Lando came around the Empire Strikes Back, of course, and but how his role in the Empire, with the Republic, which came about in Return of the Jedi when he joined the Republic, this is where he has his team of commandos against the Empire. And of course, the Empire fell in Return of the Jedi. So this has got to be somewhere between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. That's what this has to be.
Lando Commandos. It was
Lando's Commandos.
What I'm looking at his name at the bottom. I can't see that little part. What is it? I see Lando. What is
and
that?
And then above it says 64 thrilling pages featuring. That's all.
And then in between Lando and Commandos, what is that writing?
It's like an apostrophe.
Oh, okay.
Apostrophe, right. Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay, I couldn't see it because yeah. All right.
All right. So then we got a few more.
You say that's new. And you say that's new.
New. These that's an old book. It's new for me in my collection, but no, it's an older book.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that one. I'm like, what is okay?
This is Star Wars Tales of the Jedi number 1. And these are all newsstand copies. Number 2. Mm-hmm. And what makes Star Wars the newsstand more valuable? Those newsstand covers are much more highly valued than the direct editions. Number 3, 4, and lastly, number 5 for the entire run of Star Wars Tales of the Jedi. So I got some reading to do on my Star Wars, and look forward to seeing what that's all about. That's all I got for today, Jay.
Quickly.
I think you're somewhat freezing.
Oh yeah, it was. Is it back yet?
I
I
got
can
you.
see. I can. Yeah, I hadn't been doing that before, but I can hear you and see you just fine.
Okay, let's
Okay.
roll.
All right. Yeah. This last set here. Yeah. And I mean, and to those watching, yeah, this is just a tip of the iceberg. We just show some of our recent pickups, but yeah, it's ongoing. All right. These were, as I looked through these, oh yeah, some of these came from world famous Dave's. And shout out to Dave. He was, he had been under the weather for a while. He was back in the store yesterday. Dave was back in the store resting.
All right.
He was interacting with customers, so which was a good thing. And he's always, yeah, fair to the customers too. Even though
Mhm.
he had been down a little bit, he was in there and he's helping people. And if you needed a break, he was giving people a break. He was just, helping the customers and working deals out with them. All right, so I did, yeah. And then when you go through his back issue bins, you don't know what you're gonna find.
Mm,
You're gonna find some of everything. Books that would knock your socks off,
yes,
common
sir.
got a section of all variants, and you're like, what is this? You're like, I've never seen these. And so the next show we do, I'll show some. I'll try to focus on variants that are just not out there. It's books that he gets by trading with other dealers and show shows, trading with other dealers and people who have variants for their store. Not every store has their own variant. So when he goes to shows, he does a lot of trading with other shops. So that's how he's able to get, like, he might get 20 copies of a variant. You're like, that book is scarce out there.
Yeah, you've never seen them
By,
before too.
yeah, but by him networking with the dealers, yeah, man. And you can even find signed books that just tossed in the back issue bins. He has books that
Hmm.
are signed, and then they're not going to be that expensive. They're signed, and he has such a bulk. He'll just put them in there signed. It's up to you to send them in, and okay, all right.
And
That's
recommend when you do that, that again, those are books that
oh
you,
yeah,
if you're going to get a yellow label, you got to send it to CBCS. You cannot
right.
send them to CGC for a yellow label. You will not get a yellow label from CGC. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. This is yeah, and yeah. Let's see. This is Afterlife with Archie #5, but I was trying to is it Francavilla? Correct me, Bill, the
Oh,
artist.
Franco Villa.
Yeah.
Franco Villa.
Uh,
Yeah.
Afterlife with Archie. This is not the Archie. Oop, let me make a little correction here and there. This is not the Archie that your parents grew up with or your grandparents, but this is Afterlife Archie.
Yeah. Those are always cool to have, man. I
Yeah.
love
They,
those horror
yep.
Archies.
Yeah, began a whole thing there. I think it's a little take off of Walking Dead too. People started just going into the horror, and so
Hmm.
even now, people weren't focusing on the golden age books. Now the pre-code horror books are through the roof. Yeah, now's the time to. I guess I would say if you're going to sell some, you sell them, but buying
Yeah.
is going to be expensive now for pre-code
I'll
horror
pay.
books. Oh, this is Grim Fairy Tales, Myths and Legends. You don't Grim fairy tales used to be all the rage, but
Yeah.
died down a little bit, but they still
That's
have
what
some.
the covers were amazing though. And they still
Yeah,
are.
they still are. Yeah, this amazing covers on those.
I will never
And
say I'm not going to rave about the interiors, but the covers were
right.
crazy. Go ahead.
Um. Oh, what is this guy's name? And this book was just tossed in a $1 or $2 bin. I never knew. This is back from the '90s, but I never knew he had comic books. But why am I forgetting his name? When you see it, you tell me. Or otherwise, I'm gonna look. See that art?
Oh,
Yeah, Kevin Taylor. That's it.
Kevin Taylor. Yes.
Yeah, he has graphic novels, and I've never seen it in the comic book form. But
I've never seen that one.
this is Fang Testament #1, and it was like in a $2 box. It was at the One Day Show. I'm like, what is that? I've never seen that in my
Yes.
life before. Yeah, Kevin Taylor.
Thank you for remembering the last name because I couldn't remember the last name. But
Yeah,
yeah.
once you got it going, then I could remember. When I see these, I always pick them up. Once
Yep.
again, I probably got 8 of these. Azrael #1. I don't know.
And
I'm
as you
just
guys
saying.
know, as we talked about it before in other shows, Azrael was the guy who took over after Bruce Wayne and slash Batman got his back broken by Bane.
Right.
Say that 5
And,
times fast.
and Azrael took over it, but he was more brutal. He was more
Ooh
brutal
wee.
to the villains. He wasn't
Yes,
being comic.
sir. Not at all.
Here's another book I never saw before. I don't think it's a variant, but it's a Finch cover. Forever Evil #6. And this, oh yeah, and this one has a hero sticker on it. So it
Mm,
was in a comic lot that I bought, but apparently it came from Heroes
yeah, I like
up
that.
in up in North Carolina first. Yeah, Forever Evil #6. I don't remember seeing that
I've
one
never
before.
seen that one. Not that cover. I think I
Uh,
have the full run of Forever Evil, but I've never seen that cover.
here's another X book that was mixed in with this stack. X by Dark Horse #13.
Mm, yeah.
Here's another copy of part. I may just about have the whole set, Bill. I may have the whole set. To Hell and Back, Frank Miller, issue 7.
Got it.
I may have the whole set now.
Yeah, I've not seen, like I said,
It
many of
is.
those books I do not have.
Oh yeah, I got the whole set now. But it's mixed in with this set. So I have the whole set. I have the whole run now.
Nice.
Uh, Hell,
Congratulations.
Hell and Back #2.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Yeah.
they had these bins. You know, this it's the same. Oh man. Oh, I think it was TNT Comics. It's the same vendor where Matt purchased an original Phantom Lady Matt ba- Matt Baker cover. It's the same vendor where Matt who bought his Matt Baker cover Phantom Lady.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of his Grail books. I don't own that book. To find a Phantom Lady comic, and the thing
By
about
Matt Baker. Yeah.
yeah, the TNT Comics, man, their prices were very reasonable. That book, it I don't know, it probably could have been 3 times what he paid for it, but they were very reasonable. Okay, and here's issue 3, Frank Miller.
Nice. Yeah.
I mean, the art and the coloring and everything on these books are it's just very nice. The shades and the colors, they just complement each other. It's very nice.
Yeah. And sometimes when Frank actually wants to draw, he can, but he's definitely relies upon his I guess I would say sloppier style than what he used to
Yeah,
do when he first came up with Daredevil.
yeah. This also was in that same lot purchase. The comic store purchased 63 long boxes, but this was in there. I don't know. I may have shown this before. I don't know, but it's a crazy reason I'm gonna send this in the CGC Bill or CBCS. I said Bill, Will.
It's all right. That's
This
bro.
is Amazing Spider-Man 413. Um, and it's Toy Wars. I'm gonna send it in not because it's a key or anything. It's an older Spider-Man book, and around this issue, the story started to get really good. I think this when Spider-Man was languishing a little bit around this time, but
Mm-hmm.
it picked up. I think later on it picked up. This is 413, but because I think this Spider-Man run issue ended around issue 440, but when it got down near later on, it was pretty good. But I'm going to send it in. I wonder if they're going to note. I'm just curious. I wonder if they're going to note this on the label. Look what's in the middle of the book. Oh man, it's upside down. Look what's in the middle of the comic.
Kool-Aid advertisement with the
Well,
actually with a little Kool-Aid packet.
yeah, it's actually got a Kool-Aid packet in there. Uh, I know that. Yeah, there's the Kool-Aid packet there.
Yeah. I don't think I ever had Island Twist as much as a Kool-Aid we used to drink back in college. My God.
I haven't had. They put it in there upside down. I don't know. I wonder if all the books have it upside down, or if in some of the books it's turned another way. But I think the label will say Island Twist Kool-Aid included.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a little bit hard. The Kool-Aid
That
is
should
hard.
be. It ought to be after all these years.
Okay, and this book is from all these years. Let's see. The book is from some pretty good art there. Look at that art.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Spider-Man himself in the drawing. Okay, issue is from. Oh man, they didn't put it in the front. Oh wait, yes they did. Oh, I got put something on, so I can see it. This issue is from volume 1, number 413. Yeah,
Okay.
July of '96.
Okay.
So 2006, 2016.
Yeah.
So 24, 27. Wow, 27 years ago. That Kool-Aid is 27 years old.
Yes, sir.
So it's a little bit hard. It's
A
not.
little.
It's
Probably
not
knock
flowing
somebody
with
out
any,
with that thing.
but I'm gonna send it in just because it has that and let them note it on the label. I like cool stuff like. I wish it was a newsstand. That's what I wish.
Mm-hmm.
But
Put
if it
somebody
were a
eye out with that thing.
but if it was a newsstand, the Kool-Aid pack probably would be gone or open. I don't know.
Kool-Aid
All right, so
nunchucks. I mean, the Kool-Aid stars you got,
all right,
Kool-Aid
so
throwing stars you got up in that book.
Adventure Comics. I love this is a take on the character from the 50s. Some later issues. Miss Fury.
Oh, Miss Fury, yeah. I'm
always
trying to find those books too now. Yeah.
in this particular volume, you don't see that often.
No,
And
you
people
don't.
they're asking a pretty penny on eBay for them. They did
Yes,
not
sir.
pay that much. Issue number 2.
Yeah, those are books I've been looking for. I've been looking at those books recently to get ready to purchase them.
Number 3.
Yep. Antarctic Press, or Antarctic at that time before they called it Antarctic Press.
Well, these are from Adventure Comics. These.
Oh, that was Adventure. I thought it looked like, okay, my bad. I thought it said
Yeah,
Antarctic.
it looks like it does look like the Antarctic Press. Let me look at this last issue, and see the year. Once again, I'm going to take the tape off and put it on the side. I'm not going to try to sneak the book by. If you try to sneak the book by, that tape is going to take a little piece of your book with it. And you just might not like that comic as much. That piece of okay, let's see. The year is, and it's a little risque. The book is a little.
Oh yeah, Fury always was.
Oh wow, 1992. Well,
okay.
92. No wonder. And I remember 92. I was just going back to Miami from Atlanta.
I had just joined the Army, man.
Yeah, yep, in 92. Woo. So it's let's look at this. Pretty.
Yeah, Miss Fury is always Miss Fury. Those books have always been a little risque.
Not too bad on the art, not too shabby.
Mm-hmm.
A little different, but I don't know. I didn't show the cover to this yet. Miss Fury number 4, issue 4, the last one in the set.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yep, those are the ones I've been looking at lately. I sure have been looking to buy those.
And it comes from Malibu Graphics Publishing. It says Adventure Comics, but it's Malibu Graphics Publishing.
So those are the same guys who first came out with when Spawn first came out as a premiere. The ones who gave it to wasn't it Malibu who was doing the early.
It was an ad for Spawn in the Malibu Sun.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the Malibu Sun had that first time you see him, that ad. I still don't have a copy of that Malibu Sun. It's you know what? I haven't shown it. It's a copy of Rust that I finally got.
Yeah. You did tell me about that. Yes.
Oh, I may have shown it, but I finally got a copy of Rust with the ad.
I think it's in one of our earlier shows.
Yeah,
because you did a run through of Spawn books one time.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Came across in the back issue bin. I have the whole set now, but I came across an issue of Kindred, and I only want Kindred really because of Whiplash.
Right. Oh, Backlash.
I said Whiplash, Backlash. Yeah. I said Whiplash. Yeah, Backlash. Why did I say Whiplash? Oh well. Oh yeah. There's Brett. Yeah, Brett Booth and Regla. Yep. Some nice art there.
Yeah, both those on point.
More Spectre goodness. Spectre number 8. That also is a
Hmm.
glow. That also
Yes,
is a
it
glow in the
is.
dark. Spectre 13. This also is a glow in the dark.
Yep.
You touch the coverage a little rough there. It has that felt like from the glow in the dark 70s posters. It has that felt on it.
Absorbs the
And
light.
and crazy thing about these next few books, let me see. I saw an ad on eBay. It's an image book. I said I've never seen that before, and it's a let's see. Oh no, he didn't do this one. I wanted to say uh the creator of X Force. What's his name?
Oh, who, Leafield?
Yeah, Rob Liefeld. Oh, here's the Liefeld cover. But I saw an ad on eBay, and then I go, not ad, somebody was selling the comic on eBay. I said, I've never seen that Vogue book. Then I went to a store that I hadn't been to before and looked in the back issue bin. I guess it prompted me to look, and then there it was. There it was in the back issue bin.
Mm.
I was like, I didn't think it was going to be there. Then it was there.
Yeah, that's definitely or not, maybe not Liefeld, but Liefeld. Rob Liefeld, I guess is the proper way of saying his name, but
Yeah, I think that one's not his cover, but this one is his cover on issue 2.
yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that would be Rob Liefeld right there. The strange body contortion drawing.
Yep. This was from the New 52. Man, I tell you, the New 52, like we said earlier, they had some great books.
They
They
did.
really did. Except for how they did our
Mr.
friend
Terrific.
Mr. Terrific. They could have done that book so much better. But this was the Blue Beetle.
I showed that book last week.
I don't know what this label is from a back issue stock of a store, but I got it from somebody who had a collection.
Yeah.
But I think I had this before. But the New 52 just had great. They were striving for good art and good stories, yeah, which they did, or great art and great stories. This is Kirkham. This cover it's down there.
Tyler Kirkham.
Yep, Tyler Kirkham. That's a Kirkham cover. No wonder.
Gotcha. Yep, that'll explain it.
Oh,
great artist.
Oh, and another now, this is another did I show no, I'm there, and this is just Dark Horse Comics. This is not it, but this is Dark Horse Comics number 8. What's wrong with me? Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is the first appearance, Bill. I wonder.
It might be. It says introducing.
It says introducing X. I wonder if this is the first appearance
I have to look that one up, but I'm not sure. But it very well could be.
It may be that I stumbled across. It says introducing X. Didn't see that before. Archie Comics.
Archie.
Last two for me for today.
All right.
2 slabs. I think I might have showed the famous funnies already, but this one came in. I got this in the mail.
Oh man, that's tight. Yeah. Yeah, that's tight.
This is from Unknown Comics, Amazing Spider-Man 49, but it was a little cheaper because it's a 9.2, but that's fine.
Yeah, but that's tight.
And the other one here, I may have shown in another show, but we'll just end it with this one because this one is this is August of 52. Famous Funnies 201.
And as a 9.2. Yeah, you can't beat that.
Yeah.
You won't beat that.
August of 1952, Famous Funnies.
Yeah, you can't beat that with a bat.
And this is issue 201. And for those of you that don't know, Famous Funnies issue 1 was the introduction to comic books. It was supposedly the first comic book, Famous Funnies number 1.
Oh, really?
They took newspaper comic strips and combined them all together and called it Famous Funnies. And it's supposed to be the first comic book, Famous Funnies 1. Yeah. All righty, that wraps it up there. That wraps it up there for me.
Yeah, I'm done, man. Like I said, so Yeah, I'm thankful to be able to do another show with you, man. It's been a little pieces we got a chance to do some cooperating. I know we text each other all the time about what we got in the collection, but
Mhm.
yeah, this has been fun, brother. Thank you. Glad to have you back in the mix.
All righty, and that'll do it for us. Like I always say, just go out into a shop. People get carried away with speculating. The recent news that they're talking about, on different YouTube channels of how people have lost their shirts, so to speak. When the comic book market was way up, of course, if you buy way up, you're going to be paying top dollar.
Mhm.
Uh, One YouTuber said, I told people, no, don't buy that Amazing Fantasy 15 right now. It's at the high end. And then right now you could get it probably the same grade for 40% cheaper, which is a heck of a lot when you're talking about an expensive book. As an idea, if it's 40% cheaper, if they bought a $10,000 copy of Amazing Fantasy 15, that same $10,000 copy can now be had for 6,000 or 5,500
Mhm.
even. If
Mhm.
and so yeah, people said, "Man, look what I paid." They feel bad, but that's the way it goes. I just say, "All right, I mean that I'm done. Buy what you go out there and buy what you like."
There you
Uh,
go. That's the phrase I was looking for.
see you next time.
All right. Two Ski Geeks out. I'll let you later. Peace.